first thing I actually want to ask about was the Black History Month game today. Just kind of random. Did you guys choose the saying "Black History is our history"? That was the
Yes,
plan?
yeah, we our program chose that slogan 5 years ago when we first started this game, at 4 or 5 years ago. Chase, what was it? Yeah, so it's the truth. So
And then obviously big shifts throughout the game in terms of momentum and scoring. In your view, what do you think happened in that fourth quarter, right? You get outscored. I believe it was, you go from, leading to being outscored.
yeah, I think rebounding was a big part of it. We didn't do a good job on the boards in that fourth quarter at all. I thought our intensity level dropped, and I find that hard to believe how that can happen, but it did. So those are things we're going to work on, but I think it's fairly unexcusable to lose your intensity level when you have 10, went into the quarter as a tie game. Every possession matters at that point, and I don't know that we played like every possession mattered. We sort of kind of went through the motions a little bit, and that's something that it's not really something that I'm used to seeing from our team. So I was a little bit surprised, and credit to Virginia. They didn't go through the motions in that fourth quarter. They took it at us.
That was all I.
All right, Dan. Well, it's kind of just more about it being the Black History game for you. Just how much has your players kind of shown you or taught you? How much have they taught you, and how much have you seen them also teach each other about shared history and about their own individual backgrounds?
Yeah, I think the best part about this game, I'm sure you saw that they have someone that they look up to or idolize, a Black figure on their back of their shooting shirts. And they all put a little bit of time into picking that. That didn't go lightly for them. And I do think that's impressive. I like to see who everybody picks and their reasoning of why they, look up to that person. One of the things that we're all trying to make sure we reiterate is, social justice and just having equality for everybody is just an ongoing process. And I think we continue to make good strides, but it's just got to be always at the forefront of what we do. And our players are really good about making sure that they advocate for themselves. And, we have a really good diversity, inclusion, and equity, the DEI program here on campus. And Taya Sidbury is a big figure in that, but all of our players take a big part in making sure on campus that it's always at the forefront of them being able to be a presence and advocate and really just make it known that, their presence matters and what their, if there's any different cultures that they want to bring to light, that it's welcome and, we're all in this together. And that's one thing. They might not have had played with energy that I wanted today or the effort, but we do have some really special players on our team that, if I was picking daughters, I'd pick any one of the players on my team. If I was picking a role model, I'd pick any one of the players on my team to be that.
Kind of coincidentally, yesterday was also National Girls and Women in Sports Day too. So kind of having that combination for them in particular, and for being a women's sport, how is it twofold for them to, as role models to stand up and fight for equality and social justice?
Yeah, it's twofold because as college athletes, they have a special platform that a lot of athletes or a lot of just regular college students don't really have. And they can use that platform to be really their voice and kind of speak out on the things they believe in. And I think all of our players take advantage of that.